Good morning. One more time, good morning.
Good morning.
That was great. Okay, who's ready for the World Cup? Woo! Let's do it. Well, thank you so much to the Somali Health Board for welcoming us here today. I'm very excited to be here. Today is one of those days that reminds us what is possible when a city comes together around a simple idea. Every young person deserves the chance to be part of something extraordinary. In just a couple weeks, all eyes will be on Seattle as we host our first match of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Millions of people, perhaps billions of people, will watch our city on the global stage. And I am so excited for the opportunity to welcome visitors from around the world. But from the very beginning, I believe that hosting the World Cup could not just be about what visitors see when they come here. It had to be about what our communities and our young people experience when this tournament arrives. From my first meeting with the local organizing committee, I emphasized the importance of a more affordable and accessible World Cup experience, including for our youth. And I'm excited that today we are announcing the boldest local youth access initiative in the country. I am so proud to announce that our youth access program will give over 1,400 tickets to young people and their caregivers from across our region so that they have the opportunity to attend FIFA World Cup matches right here in Seattle, free of charge. For many of these young people, I know that this will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They'll walk into a stadium filled with energy and excitement. They'll watch the world's best athletes compete. And they'll be part of a moment that connects people across continents, cultures, and languages. And years from now, when they think about the World Cup coming to Seattle, they'll know that this city made sure that they had a seat in that stadium. So I want to just thank, from the bottom of my heart, the Seattle FIFA World Cup 2026 Local Organizing Committee, our Seattle sports teams, corporate partners, a couple of which will be speaking today, King County, and the many community leaders who stepped up to make this vision a reality. This initiative is only possible because so many people shared a commitment to making sure that the benefits of hosting the World Cup are felt throughout our communities. And today, I'm especially excited to highlight 3 of the over 40 youth-serving organizations who will be helping to distribute these tickets. The African Youth Sports Academy, yes, round of applause, is dedicated to empowering African youth through access to sports programs and career development opportunities. Your commitment to each other and your futures reflects the very best of Seattle. And to the Seattle Youth Safety Ambassadors, thank you for your leadership and your service. You are helping to shape safer, stronger communities every day. You represent a generation that is already making a difference, and our city is better because of your work. And finally, to our incredible hosts, the Somali Health Board. The Somali Health, yes. The Somali Health Board Soccer Club focuses on the physical, mental, and social well-being of every player and exemplifies teamwork on and off the field. So today, I'm honored to announce these 3 groups as a part of this initiative, because this is about much more than just attending a soccer match. It's about telling young people that they belong in the biggest moments that our city has to offer. It's about showing them that the world is larger than they may have imagined and that there is a place for them in it. And it's about demonstrating the values that define Seattle, that opportunity should be shared, that community matters, and that when something extraordinary comes to our city, we make sure that everyone has the chance to be part of it. So thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations to the young people who will help make this World Cup a memory that lasts a lifetime. Thank you.
Should I not do that? Maybe I won't do that. Okay, I'll just stand on my tiptoes. This is what happens, kids, when you're tiny. Hi, everybody, and thank you, Mayor Wilson. This is a really fun day. My name is Jane Broom, and I work at Microsoft, and I manage our community affairs and work around Washington State. We are so proud to stand alongside our fellow businesses to help open doors for the next generation through the Seattle Youth Access Program. This is indeed a once-in-a-generation moment that brings the world together. As a company that does business all around the world, in pretty much every country that exists, we know how huge World Cup is to the world. And it is so exciting for us as a company who sees this all around the world and know what's going to happen here in Seattle in the next couple of weeks. And you all will be front and center. It is truly a once-in-a-generation opportunity. At Microsoft, we believe in the power of access to technology, to opportunity and inspiration. It's what so much of our community affairs efforts are all about. By investing in this program, we're helping to ensure that hundreds of local youth can see themselves on this global stage and feel the energy of the game and imagine what's possible for their own futures. Because when young people feel included, like they belong, and they can witness something this big up close, it sparks confidence, it sparks connection, it sparks curiosity about the rest of the world, and ambition that lasts far beyond 90 minutes. We are so honored at Microsoft to play a small part alongside our community partners in making Seattle World Cup a truly inclusive and unforgettable experience and a very uniquely Seattle experience. Yes, thank you. Especially the other host city supporters that have put in a lot of money and a lot of energy to help make this happen. The Puyallup Tribe of Indians, Alaska Airlines, Boeing, Amazon, Port of Seattle, Microsoft, University of Washington, and many other businesses that have stepped up to do unique aspects and engagements. Thanks to everybody today, to Mayor Wilson, to the local organizing committee, Peter, the sports teams, the business community for making today's announcement possible. And I want to hear it, kids. Are you excited? Yeah. That didn't sound very exciting. Yeah. Okay, are you gonna work on your cheers? Okay, all right, thank you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Taylor Huang, and I am with Amazon, part of the Amazon Community Engagement team. And I share in my colleagues Jane's remarks in that this is an amazing experience. And Amazon is proud to support this historic moment for the Seattle region, community, for all of you, and help make sure more local youth have the opportunity to experience firsthand as events like this can inspire them to enjoy the sport, to get out, to play in the neighborhood. And expanding access to the FIFA World Cup for young people across the Puget Sound region is exactly the kind of investments that can leave a lasting impact in our community. So we want to thank all of our our city, our mayor, our host committee, many of our community partners, corporate partners for making this happen and coming together as a community to really, embrace all that the region has to give, and then getting ready. And it just warms my heart to look out and see all of you with your soccer balls and in your jersey really hyped and ready for this. So thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Najma Osman. I'm the Executive Director of Somali Health Board. Thank you all. We're honored to welcome you today, to our space, and just grateful to be here alongside our host partners. Thank you, first and foremost, to Somali Health Board Youth and Families. Thank you to our wonderful Mayor Wilson. Thank you to Microsoft Philanthropies, to Seattle FIFA World Cup Organizing Committee 2026, King County Metro, Commissioner Hamdi Mohamed, and all of our partners for being here today and for investing in our young people. The Somali Health Board Soccer Club was built to give our youth something to run toward. We started as a grassroots effort through Saturday community field days, and now we've grown to something we're incredibly proud of, a soccer club with 12 competing teams across Washington State, free of charge. Providing our young people access to this once-in-a-generation sporting event right here in our home city of Seattle, it's more than an exciting experience. It's a statement that our youth belong on the world stage. They belong as fans, they belong as athletes, and as our future leaders. It's a statement that is incredibly heartwarming, and we're excited to be here today. Thank you, all of you, for believing in our youth, for making opportunities like this possible. And we're just getting started. I'd like to quickly give an acknowledgement to Coach Mohamed, who I don't see at the moment, but he has really been instrumental in building our soccer club to what it is today. We have a handful of our coaches here present. I know I see Coach Qasim, I see Coach Charles. I know there are other coaches. Oh, Coach Mohamed, there you are. Thank you all for mentoring our youth and for just being amazing people and change makers. We're grateful for all of your leadership and dedication to our youth. And I'd like to quickly ask Commissioner Hamdi if you'd like to say a couple words. Thank you so much for being here.
I won't take up too much time, but I do want to say, Najma, thank you so much to the Somali Health Board and the work you do. As the first Somali elected official in Washington State, I'm so proud of this moment and what it means to our community. Soccer isn't just a game for so many people in this room. It's really about safety. So many of our young kids in this room play soccer to stay away from so many troubling things in our community. And so I really want to thank Ali Mario and Najma for this work. And I hope the biggest legacy that Seattle leaves and our region leaves is continuing to invest in soccer, continuing to create opportunities for our young people and making resources for them. So thank you, Najma, for the time.
Great job. Now I'm up. Can you tell I'm excited? My name is Deshaun Quinn. I'm the Director of Regional Partnerships at King County Metro. King County Metro is so proud to stand with this coalition. Thank you for your leadership, Mayor Wilson, Peter Tomozawa, our friends at Microsoft, our friends in the community, the Somali Health Board, and other community groups who will receive match day tickets. At King County Metro, our mission is, our entire reason for being is to hold open wide the doors of opportunity. Everyone knows that every day we connect hundreds of thousands of people to their jobs, to school, to appointments, shopping, but now more than ever, we also connect people with the biggest moments on the biggest stages. We know this global event is a huge opportunity to celebrate our region's cultural diversity and honor important community traditions that extend benefits far beyond the tournament itself. We are counting down the days. All along, we've worked closely with community organizations to generate excitement around the matches, with grant funding to help build long-standing relationships as they design and host experiences that celebrate cultural identity while expanding access to inclusive, community-centered activities. We are affirming our commitment to supporting the essential travel needs of our communities. Our transit network will carry both the excitement of summer soccer season and keeping people moving where they need to go most over the next month. We're already on the move. Our waterfront shuttles are on the streets, offering free rides thanks to our sponsors, and extending access for riders from here and around the world to Seattle's soccer summer and some of the best cultural destinations that Seattle has to offer, including the Seattle Center, the waterfront, Pioneer Square, Chinatown International District. It's also fulfilling to create this moment with our partners. After months of coordination, to help today's youth be a part of this epic experience. Most of all, we look forward to match days as we shepherd hundreds of kids to the games. Our faces will hurt from all the smiling. We can already hear the cheers from hundreds of our biggest fans at the sight of our big Metro limousine pulling into the community, and it's there for them exclusively. And we'll be there again, like we always are, at the end of the day, when the confetti is swept up and Metro gets everyone back home safe and sound. I want to end with thank you, but I also want to echo a conversation we had a long time ago. This is about broadening the benefit. And I am so proud and happy to join this coalition, to join this mayor, that we make broadening the benefit real. Thank you.
That's awesome, Deshaun. I mean, following a guy who's like a foot taller and a giant of a man with these giant words, I really appreciate the opportunity to say hello to you, all of you. I'm Peter Tomozawa. I'm the CEO of the local organizing committee. Mayor, thank you for your leadership in making sure our World Cup moment reflects the value of our community and our city. Thank you for that. That's genuine. And I want to say thank you again to the local businesses, the major corporations that all made this moment possible. There's a couple of them are standing up with us today, but there was a coalition well beyond that, and I don't have enough time to name everybody and every people that helped us, but you know, we started thinking about the youth access program well before any of this started, and I want to recognize two people who are sitting in the crowd today: Maya Mendoza Ekstrom, Beth Knox. Beth Knox is the chair of our board. Maya and Beth were co-chairs of the bid, and when we were proposing that the World Cup ought to come here, I distinctly remember Maya getting up on the podium right where I'm standing and talking about what this could mean for the youth of our community. She challenged everyone to think about how would this look 20 years from now for that 8-year-old to that 14-year-old that would be able to potentially attend a match. And we took that to heart. We brought that vision, those words to reality today, all thanks to all of you. And I love what you said, Deshaun. I just want to emphasize the point about making transportation free. We're going a different way than a lot of other cities. I know I was supposed to not compare us to other cities, but I just can't help myself because we are leaders. We have the largest, I can confidently say, we have the largest youth access program. We have the most comprehensive free transportation on match days, free transportation along the waterfront for the entirety of the summer, before, during, and after the World Cup. Transportation along the waterfront is free because of all of you. Amazing. I think that's just fantastic. But we're not just today celebrating access to a match. It's really about access to belonging. And I would like to ask the children, because this is really about you, to please stand up. This is why we do what we do. And I hope that 20 years from now, when you are full adults, you'll come back and remember the time and give back to the community the same way we're trying to give opportunities for you. And that's how the cycle of goodness continues to move forward. And so, kids, I really, really appreciate everything that you're doing. You guys can sit down. I know that I'm a boring old Asian dude. But this moment is really all about you. And then, so thank you for being here I guess it didn't take much to skip school, does it? To be here, but thanks for skipping school. You know, as we prepare to host the world, there's been a lot of focus on what Seattle will show the world, and we'll do that for sure. We'll show our passion, our beauty, our innovation, but what more importantly is we're going to show ourselves. We have an opportunity, and I'm glad that the mayor's changed her talk track a little bit. She used to talk about millions on TV. It's billions, okay? Sorry, it's billions of people that are going to have their eyeballs on Seattle for the summer of 2026. And this is our time to show the world who we are. And going back to that moment that I talked about, the Maya moment, yeah, we're going to host 6 matches on a global stage. We're going to do that. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a whole bunch of people from all over the world celebrating on our brand new, beautiful front porch at the waterfront, but all celebrating throughout the entirety of the city. But our true measure of success, after that final whistle is blown, is really how do we feel about ourselves as we move forward as a city, as we move forward as a region, as we move forward as a state. And that's really going to be the measure of success that we're going to do. We've got over 40 legacy programs, of which one of these is our youth access. But the real measurement is going to be how we feel as a people. How do we feel about being together? We're going to showcase to the world what unity looks like. We're the best example of that amongst all the host cities. And we're going to show, and we're doing it in everything that we say, but mostly in what we do. So, and because of that, more than 1,400 young people will be able to go to a game, but more than that, they're going to create memories. They'll be able to create those memories and pass them along to their families. Yes, someday you guys are going to have a family, God willing, and you're going to talk about this as a moment in time, but it's really more about how we measure impact over decades of time. For most of us, it just, for me personally, it reminds me of who we are, and that's what makes this project so special. We're building a legacy, and we're building it together. So thank you very much for listening to an old Asian grumpy man harangue about the World Cup, but again, this is really for you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First, excuse me, sorry. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On behalf of ASA, African Sports Academy, our youth, and our families, thank you so much to Mayor Katie Wilson and the City of Seattle and FIFA for this incredible opportunity. Those tickets were great memories to our youth we'll never forget. As you all know, the last time America hosted the World Cup was 1994. That was 22 years ago. And today is 2026, we're about to host the World Cup here. That means our kids that are born here will have the opportunity to witness this World Cup. Thank you, Mayor, for giving us the opportunity to make us feel that we are part of this community. You just made a history. And for all this youth that's coming up this year, for all these centuries, we'll not forget about you, we'll not forget about your leadership. Lastly, I would like to thank Somali Health Board for the great milestone. Thank you, Doctor, for amazing opportunities. I am so nervous, guys. But we are going to make sure that our youth will be involved in this soccer, in these academies. We will be amazing to witness this World Cup, and I am so glad and opportunities for this opportunity. I would like to thank my partner, Deputy of Asia, Ahmed Hassan, and all the families, and finally, all the sponsorships. Thank you so much for the opportunity for helping us out, and I would like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this opportunity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I think that concludes our comments. I don't know if anybody has questions. Is that what you're going to do? Or we're going to do a group photo? Okay. Sure. There's a question on the floor.
You want to do the picture, then the question? You want to do the question first?
Let's do the question first. And why don't you get set up for the picture?
Thank you, Peter. Felipe from Rector 36.
I know who you are, man.
Mike, thank you for the effort. I mean, 1,400 tickets is a lot. I mean, it's a little. You know, taking into account that it's billion that you said. These tickets are going to be just as a clarification for this organization, or they're going to be distributed among other organizations?
There are over 40 organizations that will be participating alongside of the Somali Health Board. And thank greatly to our corporate partners, honestly, because as everyone knows, the tickets are not cheap. And we were not gifted these tickets. We had to go out and actually raise the money so that these kids are going to be going to a match. They're going to get food vouchers. 25% of them will get free transportation depending on the location. Thank you, King County. It's the most comprehensive youth access program of any host city in the entirety of the World Cup.